Hey, look. There we go. We weren't even on air. We were recording, but we weren't on air.
I hate you
I know.
so much now.
If you're watching live on Ustream, I don't have my Ustream monitor up, unfortunately. I cannot monitor the chat. So you can actually, this could be fun. You can talk all the shit you want to me and Chuck as we broadcast, and I'm not going to have any idea.
You can talk all the shit you want to Nick.
Oh no, you can talk all the shit you want to me and Chuck.
No.
While we broadcast all of it, you can talk all on, and we'll actually make it a bit. If y'all want to talk shit, I will read it on air the next time we record. We'll do that because I don't have the Ustream monitor up. I can't watch any of it.
Any attention is good attention for you, huh?
Yes. Oh, I am a complete attention whore. Complete attention whore.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a few people eager to put their attention penis in your attention vagina.
Are they going to lay an attention alien egg inside my attention alien egg? I lost it.
It started
so
right there.
Good, I started so
you were
strong.
Doing great.
I can't even blame this on being drunk. This is only beer number 2. Anyway, let's see. Recently, this is from Vice.com, by the way. Let's see. Recently, while on the internet looking at sex things, blah, 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 the owner of Primal Hardware is a man who insisted I refer to him only as Lone Wolf. And when you read the rest of the article, you will understand why he doesn't want to be going as his real name. Doesn't want to be going? What is wrong with me? I didn't sleep well at all last night. That's what it is. I haven't been sleeping well. Like, I'm mixing words and chopping sentences. It's just weird. No, you're looking at me like, what's going on? Why are you freaking out? It's because I'm hearing this in my own head, and I'm very self-conscious about it. That's why I hear it.
Okay.
So anyway, Vice. Hey, Lone Wolf, most readers probably aren't familiar with how ovipositors function. How do you explain to
ovipositors?
Ovipositors?
Yeah, it's when, like...
How do you English major you, of course you would know this.
But, like, the alien, like, has an appendage through which they, like, lay their eggs.
Okay.
Think of it like laying eggs through kind of a penis.
Okay. Okay, hold on. We were really distracted.
Are those children or
possibly,
women?
Possibly, which is why I'm holding the conversation for a moment.
I mean, I feel comfortable talking about this in front of children, just not
I'm
your
sure you
children.
Do. That's all I'm waiting. I'm about to go peek out. You know what? Screw it. I don't care if it's a live show or not. I'm going to go peek. I want to see if we're being spied on.
You heard it here, right here on Total BS Podcast. Nick likes to peek in on children.
All right. Yeah, that was a little one. I'm glad I stopped the conversation right then and there. My wife was walking out her friend, and my son, my very young son, decided to wander near the studio door where we are recording, and I think we can all understand why I don't necessarily want my 6-year-old to hear about alien eggs.
Look,
and
he's getting
ovipositor. Even the word ovipositor, ovipositor, whatever. Even that sounds dirty. Just the word sounds like it should be banned or censored in certain countries.
Look at it this way: your kid is getting the AP Sex Ed course, topics that aren't even covered in normal sex ed.
Listen,
So anyway, an ovipositor.
I'd never heard of this term before ever.
It's think of like a bee stinger or a penis, like I said.
Right.
Where it goes up into you, and then you feel the eggs being pumped one by one into your abdomen, filling you up and like making you swell, and your belly just distends with the new life inside of you, and then it.
Thank you. Good night, folks.
and then it. And then
That'll be
the alien pulls it away, and then they usually have really fast incubation speed, so you can feel them hatching inside of you.
Okay, so what
you
Chuck
get the feeling of being a mother for just a few hours, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, just like that, and then you poop out the alien babies.
And then you poop out the alien babies. Oh. It takes a certain kind of like knowledge of me to make me squirm that much in one sitting. But yeah, but what Chuck has basically just described is exactly what these people do. As to quote Lone Wolf, the idea is to replicate the act of being impregnated with eggs, usually from an alien or insect. Why alien or insect? Why limit it there? Why not just go nuts and say like foxes and bears and?
Well, I'm sure that there's their own subsection for that. But
this is just alien. Well, I'm curious, why alien? Why insects?
I think insects have that sort of alien appearance to them.
They certainly look otherworldly.
Like imagine a giant spider like pinning you down and thrusting into your asshole.
No, I don't want to picture this at
and
all.
then pumping eggs full of tiny little spiders into you until they rupture and eat through the walls of your intestine, and then you come.
I almost wish I talked to myself.
Hey, you invited me.
I know. Let's see. Many people
and
find
then
this.
you die. Because alien spiders, dude, they're gonna fuck your shit up. They're already inside of you.
I'm gonna need more beer for this.
That's what
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Lord
Don't do it.
Hive
Don't do it.
Matron Zyglarga said before she shoved her ovipositor up my urethra butt hole. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I'm just gonna plow ahead. All right. The toys.
That's what Lord Matron Hive Queen
Don't
Fox
do
said.
it. No. Says the toys are. Let's see. Many people find this sort of thing arousing, as we just established. Yes. Okay. The toys are a simply phallic-shaped hollow tube that can insert gelatin eggs into oneself. There's a funnel-shaped hole in the bottom to receive the eggs, which are inserted one by one, forcing them up into the tube and out of the top, which is
and
what we're
into your butt.
Wait, there's a picture down there. Look at that. Look at the size of that thing.
Mm-hmm. And how much does the article say that those things cost?
Let's see.
I'm asking for a friend.
I don't know. I'm kind of going in order here. The article's fairly short. It says, how did you get involved in all this stuff? He says, I tried everything else. I had owned a restaurant and managed many other businesses and had many successes. Okay. So I guess you would have to have a degree of success before you decide you're going to take this on as a business venture. Let's see. Okay. In all my jobs, I would work my way up to the top, only to find a wall waiting for me. So, of course, you would find a way to insert something past it. I'm ambitious, and
Hey,
though
Nick.
I don't
Hey,
consider
Nick.
myself greedy,
Nick.
I always wanted to push
Nick.
myself for more
Hey.
independence. I'm
Hey,
not
Nick.
stopping.
Nick.
Freedom and all the things I wanted to
Nick.
do.
Nick.
What?
I bet he finds this very fulfilling.
Oh, God.
Emphasis on the filling.
I am so sorry.
And he's not a dentist.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean.
The puns and wordplay will fly tonight, and we're not apologizing for any of it. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down a little bit.
To make a butt omelet, you gotta lay a few eggs.
It says he wanted to push the boundaries of people's comfort levels, make them question their own erections and wet panties, and let them know their fantasies do not have to go unrealized. Let's see. What's the demand for this sort of thing like? Let's see. He said he was creating one-off commissions. Ovipositors were requested several times when I posted YouTube videos demonstrating them, and there is one linked in the article. Let's see. The response was impressive. Tons of people wanted them, and while this is not a fetish of my own, I saw potential for a unique product line. While this is not a fetish of my own, I saw potential for a unique product line. That is a very adventurous business person if you decide that you are going to take on. I mean, I stopped myself.
Go
and thought,
on.
think of the medical implications. You're putting things in people's rectums. The danger in that alone. And now you're talking about.
If it's done safely and sanely, there's no reason that.
How do you put something that big up there for the people listening on iTunes? Like it's about what? It's about the length of your fingers. Would you say? About the length of your about the length.
Are we talking about the egg or the dick?
About the egg. Although look, the phallus we have established a long time ago that the rectum can be made to fit all kinds of large phalluses. That doesn't necessarily bother me nearly as much as the egg.
Those eggs aren't that big, and they're smooth and elliptical, so they'll come out pretty easy.
You know what? They are gelatin.
Yeah.
So they're not exactly,
Yeah, I mean, it's not
solidified
like you're
in
shoving
size.
a concrete egg up your ass.
You think it's like Jell-O? Do you think like if you held it in
I
your,
hope
your
it's
hand
like
and like
Jell-O.
shook it, like it would just like wobble and vibrate?
Stop, you're getting me hot.
Oh, God.
All
right.
Hotter.
I will then continue here. Here we go. Is there any danger in putting gelatin eggs up in your butt or vagina? Everything in moderation. We are not doctors, and we're not about to comment on what is safe or unsafe to do to one's body, as it varies from person to person.
Smart man.
I can say that I have used them many times without hurting myself.
Wait. This is not my fetish,
but he did it. Well, he's not only the,
not just a member, he's also a client.
Client, yeah.
I guess you want to test it on yourself before you let anybody else try it out.
I would never test this on myself ever.
Aww.
I would never.
You're not the least bit curious.
Don't look that disappointed.
You're not the least bit curious.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
I've never shoved anything up my ass. I'm not about to start with a
you're
giant
missing
gelatin
out.
egg. What?
What?
What? Jesus Christ. Oh. I would not give out your OkCupid account when this is over. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Frankly, for myself, it is up to the person to know their own limits. For instance, if you are allergic to gelatin, well, no shit. If made properly, the eggs are firm but rubbery, similar to the consistency of gummy bears. They dissolve with body heat rather quickly. They dissolve? Okay, so you shove that in
how
there.
genius is that? Oh, they have to buy multiple packs of eggs. Oh,
This guy-
can I work for this guy?
This guy certainly has some vision. That's pretty smart. Let's see. It says, let's see. Can you describe the typical customer? It says, the real answer here is simply people. I truly can't say that it's strictly one group or mindset or any other kind of convenient stereotype that likes these sort of things. People get turned on by many things, blah, blah, blah. We're niche, and yeah, no shit, you're niche. We send our products all over the world to many different races, creeds, and cultures. Simultaneously, the beauty and the shock value of the internet is that all these people who once had this, one little thing that this one little fetish, this one little part of their brain, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is me, and it's only going to be me. It's like, no, they can now connect. And now
I think that's beautiful.
there is a beauty in that. In gelatin eggs.
I perfectly...
Tumbling out people's asses.
No, they're not tumbling out. They're dissolving inside.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Can you imagine if you put like those little Halloween plastic spider rings in the center? So you could feel like you actually had, and then attach like a little vibrating little tiny motor on the bottom of them. So like when it melts down, your rectum triggers the motor with the pressure, and, goes, and you're like, oh, it's coming.
No, even better. Even better.
And so am I.
What if, well, okay, so instead of like those clear, okay, so that's like a real clear egg, right? You can see through the whole thing. What if, instead of that, you made them opaque, so you can't see through them.
Yes.
And inside them, you made them like a Kinder Surprise egg. So inside there's like a little toy.
Yes.
It's like a little surprise.
Yeah, it's like those plastic eggs at the car wash.
Yeah.
You know, that you used to get, and it'd have a little toy in it, and maybe it would be like a coupon for 2 free eggs.
A coupon for 2 free. Dude, it'd be like playing the lottery. Just like it's like, what did you get? I'm sorry, better luck next time. Like a magic 8-ball, but with your ass.
Okay. On this topic, I have to ask you this.
Uh-oh.
Because we so recently had that $1.5 billion lottery jackpot.
Yes.
If there was a chance, let's say mathematically equal to the lottery,
All right.
would you put one of those eggs in your butt if it might have a winning number?
Mathematically equal to the
Yes.
lottery? Fuck no.
What if it was a 1 in 1 million chance?
Still no.
What if it was a 1 in 100,000 chance?
Still no.
1 in 10,000.
Still no.
1 in 1,000.
You're just trying to see what my.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my God, no! Honestly, you probably have
1
to
in
get.
50.
You'd have to get down to like 1 in
1 in
10.
50, 2%
No,
chance.
you'd have to get. No.
You wouldn't shove
No.
an egg
No.
up your ass for
I don't. No, you want to know why? Because, like, honestly, like, this is going to sound really corny and cheesy, but I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at. Like, it would take a lot for me to really want to drastically change. Don't get me wrong.
$1.5 billion is a lot.
I'm not discounting that $1 billion is a lot of money. But when you talk about doing something that's that uncomfortable, I don't know, man.
Do you know it's uncomfortable? You said you've never had anything up your ass. I think you're being prejudiced here.
I've pooped. I've had stuff come out of it. I know what it feels
Yeah,
like
but
to have
that's
stuff
totally
come out
different.
of it. Thank you for telling me that. It's totally different. Really, a gelatin egg as opposed to my own excrement is totally different.
Yeah.
This is the sort of revelations that you only get on Total BS podcasts here, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit, I'd get up to like 1 in 100,000 and be like, yeah, sure. Give it a try.
Really? That's all it would take?
Give me 3.
1 in 100,000. That's what it would take.
1 in a million.
1 in a million?
1 in 10 million.
1 in 10 million? Oh, my God.
Just for funsies.
Are you one of those guys that likes ass play?
Reverse shits and giggles.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I have to admit, I've never tried it.
Never tried it?
No.
Yes, no.
But
No.
I can see where it would be pleasurable. I don't know
I'm
about
perfectly happy for people who enjoy that kind of stuff. If you're getting that sort of thing from your partner,
But how do you know that
more
you
power
haven't
to you.
that you don't enjoy it if you haven't tried it?
I don't want to stick anything up my ass.
How long did we try to get you to eat sushi?
Actually, not that long.
Yeah, but a few years at least.
It probably took more than one attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ended up liking sushi, right?
Sure.
So shove something up your ass.
Your logic is infallible. I don't know if I can follow this up with anything.
Except something going up your ass.
No. That won't be happening.
Nah.
Not on this episode. I'd have to make a lot more money to even consider even entertaining that. Oh, is that Chris? Oh, that is Chris.
You are a literal party unpooper.
Okay, Chris may yet be making an appearance. He is waiting on the babysitter. He needs someone to watch his kid, and they're not there. So maybe Chris will show before the end of the episode. We shall see. Anyway,
If we're talking about uncomfortable fetishes, what about the people who get stuff shoved down their pee hole? That I could never see trying.
That's one of the STD tests, isn't it?
What?
That's one of the STD tests. Don't
I don't think so.
The HIV test is a swab down the urethra, isn't it?
I don't think so.
It's not?
I'm pretty sure it's not. HIV is a bloodborne disease, dude.
Have you ever had it done?
No. But
You've never been tested?
no, I've never been tested.
Neither have I.
But it's
So you could be-
I know HIV is a blood test.
You could be contaminated.
I could be.
You might be.
I might
I
be.
could swear. I'm going to have to Google this now. I could swear to you.
Are you going to start making me wear condoms? God.
See, hold on. What STD test? Swab.
Urethral swab.
Urethra. I could swear it was a urethra. Let's see. Any guys ever gone through a urethral swab STD test? Hold on. I knew it was a real thing.
This sounds like a remnant of Catholic school education here.
It is a real thing. I found a forum. Now, this one's kind of old, back to 2001. Let me see if I can find something. What are basic routine STDs tested for by swabbing? Oh, this is on Livestrong. This ought to be good. Let's see. Sexually transmitted disease. Hold on. Let me throw this up on the main screen. Oh, I knew this was going to go dirty quickly. Here we are. Okay, let's throw that up on the main screen so we can have something. See, it says sexually transmitted diseases or infections should be tested for before beginning a new sexual relationship. After one is ended, the test will run based on symptoms, blah, blah, blah. But swabbing is a routine routine way to test for several STDs. More than one swab may be needed to test for all the different STDs. Gonorrhea.
But did they really have to shove it all the way down?
See, the Mayo Clinic recommends a swab from the inside of the penis or urethra in males and a swab from inside the cervix in females. Testing should be done annually.
Jesus.
If it is not done more often. Statistics from CDC state, gonorrhea has infected 1.5 people per 1,000 in the last 10 years. Really, that much?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just wait till you get to HPV.
Yeah, chlamydia, hold on. Chlamydia, syphilis, herpes, trichomoniasis.
Trichomoniasis.
Thank you. Pelvic inflammatory disease, bacterial vaginosis. You know what? There's nothing on HIV here. Okay, so I was right on the
So
method.
you picked the one STD that actually isn't
no, but look,
dick swabbed for.
No, but look, gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, herpes, tricho, whatever you said that was, and there's the other two. See, so it is a method. It is a method. I didn't imagine it. You look at me like I was making it up. I did not make it up. That's not something I would just make up for fun, dude.
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe. Maybe a little bit. All right. I don't know how we possibly follow this up after that. You want to go ahead and break here?
Yeah, I think that would be great because I got to pee.
You got to pee? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's liquid and not eggs.
I certainly hope so. Well, it would have just dissolved.
Scrambled eggs.
Ew. Ew.
Scrambled alien eggs.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Pick a number 1 through 13. We're going to go to break. If you're watching live, we're going to leave the stream live. I should mention this now, by the way. There are many, many ways you can catch the show. If you're watching live, you already know. Ustream.tv/channel/brainstatic. You can watch us live and normally interact with the show live. I'm going to try to see if I can get the YouTube, the Ustream monitor up and running during the break.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
what
love
I'm
to
gonna
see
do.
if we have commenters and respond to them live.
I'm going to try to get that up and running. Yeah, you can catch us live. You can catch us through your favorite RSS feed provider, including iTunes. You can also sign up via the brainstatic.net website. You can catch us. You can catch clips from the show on YouTube. YouTube/channel/brainstatic. I think that's it. Are there other formats we're on? We're on ham radio.
Why
ham
are you
radio.
asking me?
Tens and Niners. I don't know.
This is your thing.
I know.
I don't know the first thing about uploading this.
I know. It's just me, all alone. Okay, we're going to break. Pick a number 1 through 13 before I crash and burn even harder.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 6 because it sounds closest to piss.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, I can't wait to pee.
Break time, 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 break time.